I've been in the military.
All right,
before.
well,
That's right.
Ryan,
They said.
we're live.
We're live. Call to order. We're going to have a call to order. Call to order of the St. Lawrence County Industrial Development Agency for the November 12th, 2021 meeting. Roll call.
Mr. Reagan? Mr. Labatt?
Here.
Chairman Staples?
Here.
Mr. Morrow?
Here.
Mr. McMahon?
I'm here.
Mr. Hall?
Here.
We have a quorum. Mr. Blevins? So we have a quorum.
Okay. Public notice was issued November 5th, 2021. Public comment. Is there anybody on the phone for public comment? Because there's nobody present for public comment. There being no public comment, approval of minutes of the October 29, 2021 meeting. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. So moved.
It's moved and seconded. Any discussion? There being no discussion, all in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Financial report. There is none. There is no financial report. Report of committees. There's no report of committees. Staff report. Pastor Kelly?
Yes, thank you. It's been a busy week. The Ogdensburg Correctional Facility closure announcement was made Monday by the Department of Corrections. The plan is to close that facility along with 5 other correctional facilities throughout New York State by March 10th. We are working with the community. We are working with our state level elected officials to see what we can do to try to counter that announcement. As everybody I think knows, there's a long history with the facilities in Ogdensburg with potential closures. Process is different each time. This time we are trying to determine what the best path forward is. It represents 270 jobs throughout the county with a payroll of somewhere around $25 million. So the impact is significant on the local workers, the families, the school districts, the hospital system, real estate market, retail market. We maintain, as we always have, it is one of the best run facilities in the state. There are opportunities, we think, for preserving the kind of facility that one has demonstrated itself to be, and we're gonna try to work on that with various community stakeholders.
Did I hear that they're gonna start transitioning people out of there rather soon and have it fully closed by March?
With the process now, it used to be a 1-year process, and now it's by 90 days notice they have to give. They have closed 20 prisons since they first announced they were gonna try and close the Ogdensburg Correctional Facility. So the process has been somewhat streamlined, and yes, they do not, it's not a process with a lot of lingering. They try to move very quickly through it, and that's the expectation is what they will try to do with this facility. Solar project update, we gave a presentation to the county planning board and a number of municipalities Tuesday evening prior to the county planning board meeting about solar projects and the IDA pilot process. We've spoken with the Association of Mayors, of Town Supervisors and Assessors. We try to demystify the pilot process and make sure people understand what's involved and what our role is and how we do these pilots to try to inform people and make sure they understand exactly what the real way pilots work is as opposed to what people's perceptions may be.
And also to be consistent within the projects that have been completed and are being investigated.
Correct. We're being implemented.
Being implemented, yeah.
We're working on finalizing the remainder of the Clarkson bond project before the end of the year. You'll recall the Civic Development Corporation approved a bond issue earlier this year that closed in 2 portions. The first portion closed in June. We're working on getting the remainder closed by the end of the year. The border reopened on Monday, or on the 8th, working with our partners to try to help the border communities, the chambers, the developers. We're working with the Bridge and Port Authority and the companies to try to bring some guidance and make sure people are informed about what's required, what isn't required. We are sending out a postcard, we have finalized a mailing that is going out into Ontario and Quebec, highlighting the former Newell building. That should go out probably next week. Tagging on to the border reopening is I think pretty good timing for sending that out. The IDA Virtual Fall Academy through the New York State Economic Development Council is next week. I think we've had 5 or 6 of you register. There's some training as part of that through the Authorities Budget Office and Comptroller's Office, or just a reminder that we have people participating in that training. And we are working with the exit process on our ongoing audit from the Comptroller's Office. That should be wrapped up hopefully today. But the only other thing is a happy Veterans Day to, one day late, to the veterans on the board. Appreciate your service not only to the IDA, but to the country as well, so.
And the veterans in the room who are not on the board.
And yes, we have staff member veteran in the room, yes, so. John, your service is just as important too.
Wow. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Staff report being completed. There being no old business, new business. Resolution authorizing a 3-year audit services contract. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
So moved.
Discussion.
We have done this one different. It's a 3-year audit, but there's the option to do a 2-year extension as well. This is the same process we go through with the bidding of the audit for the IDA and affiliated organizations. Every 3 years now, there's the ability with what we wrote in the RFP to have it extended by 2 years. We received 2 bids. They're in your packet. One was from, the one that we are recommending is Pinto Musinski Hooper Van Housen Company, local current auditor. No reason to recommend changing to a higher bid, certainly from a non-local provider. So that's our recommendation.
Any further discussion?
Any feedback on why the other 2 didn't submit?
Timing, it's, I think, nothing,
Okay.
yeah, I think timing, workload, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Call the motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. All against? There being none against, motion passes. Second resolution, project authorization, Corning Canton Plan Expansion Project. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
Move.
As is in the project evaluation and cost benefit analysis provided to you, this project will assist in the retention of 290 jobs. It proposes the creation of 20 new jobs. It is a total construction of over 30,000 square feet. I will point out to you that with this project, over the last 7 years, through a series of projects we've worked on with Corning, they will have added over 100,000 square feet of space to the Canton Corning plant. The project includes some new manufacturing space, some environmental control systems investment. I think when we first started our 2014 project in this series, Corning was at about 235 jobs. As you can see, they're at 290 now and growing. Project like this, I don't need to tell this board, not only are there attractive wages and benefits, when you can demonstrate that you can support and assist a company of Corning stature globally in your county, it certainly speaks to the workforce, the education system, the infrastructure, and the work that agencies like ours do to help companies like this grow and succeed. This is a fantastic project.
And they're also members of the United Steelworkers.
Is that a union?
You better believe it.
I thought it might be early.
Quick question on the cost benefit analysis. It says they're gonna subdivide the property with
Yeah.
the new building on it?
What-
Is there a reason why they don't want it on the same parcel?
Well, what we do is,
Oh,
the
you
good
can do
news
the pilot
is,
on the.
when you have multiple projects,
Right, okay.
you need to have it be
Multiple pilots.
readily discernible which project is which.
Gotcha.
So we work with the assessor to create a slash parcel.
Right.
So there's a discrete parcel for each project,
Thank you.
and that's what this would be.
And we've negotiated all those in all the local,
We've had the public hearing, we've been in touch with the assessor, there was one comment at the public hearing from legislator Denisha, strongly in support of the project. So I think, I talked a little bit earlier about some of the challenges we've had this week. Having a project like this certainly is,
very positive.
yes, sir.
Call the resolution. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Vote being unanimous, resolution passes. Is there a necessity for an executive session?
There is not.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So
I
moved.
don't move.
Thank you, Ernest.
Okay, we will take a moment, and then we also have a property development corporation meeting scheduled in a couple of moments.
So,
Yes.
thank you.